Hey guys, I hope you're liking these exercises we're doing today. We will now go together through the last part of the whole thing, which is actually building the actual network between politicians. So as an example, we will start from the network for the 113th Congress. So I'll write a little title to remember that. And we will start building the network from the nodes. So we have already loaded the nodes before. We will use the same method. So we will use pandas. And this time I will also remember that we need to use the right encoding, which is UTF-8, because there are some names that may contain some special characters. And if I look at the column wiki page name of this data frame that I have just loaded, I will sort the values. I have my list of nodes. So for now, as an example, we will just look at the first node, which is Aaron Shock. So we will take the first element in the series, and I will call this first node. If we display this variable, we can see it's a string, and it contains the name of the politician I'm looking at. So you probably have already downloaded all the Wikipedia pages for all the members of the House of Representatives, and I did the same. So in order now to build a network and find the links between politicians, we need to look at those Wikipedia pages, because what we will look for is what are within each Wikipedia page the links to other members of the House of Representatives. So I have already my pages, and I will just write down the path where all my pages are stored. This is my path. And in order to load the page of my first node, I will use library IO, which is library for reading and writing files. And I will use the function open to open the file. So the file in my case is just the path of the file is the path plus the name of the node, because this is how I've stored my files. And I will use the function, I will use the option read, because I'm reading the file, so the string R means that I'm using the function open in reading mode. And also I have to take care of the encoding. So if I also apply the function read here, I will actually define a new variable called f, which is a string, and it's the content of my file. So it's actually the content of the Wikipedia page that I have downloaded. And as you can see, there are some links. We have seen that links are included between double square brackets. So you see in some cases you have two elements within your double square brackets, like here, where we have Republican Party United States and then Republican Party. And if we look in the help from Wikipedia, we can see that in general the link is indicated by double square brackets, but there's also a case named renamed link where we have these two elements. And what it means is basically that the first element is the actual link or name of the Wikipedia page, and the second element in the double square brackets is the text that is displayed in the page. So you can see this example. We have a text, public transportation, but the link will links to the page named public transport. So you just need to keep this in mind when you run your analysis. So now we have to find all these links, and to do so we can use regular expressions. So we'll go back to your tutorial that you looked at today, and you should normally have encountered this function re.findAll that you find as part of the library re. And basically you can use this function to match all the occurrences of a given regular expression within a long string. So we will actually just copy paste this line, which is what we need. And we don't find email but links. and we will replace the string here with our string that is called f, and then we also need to replace this regular expression with the regular expression we want. So for that, I've just visited Stack Overflow, where I found out that to extract text between square brackets, this is the regular expression we need, and so we can replace it here, but because we need double square brackets, we will add a bracket. And I should also import the library RE in order to run this command. So now if I output the result of my search, I will find all the links that are contained in my original page. And we will leave to you the exercise to find among all these links the names that match your original list of nodes. So you're not interested in all the links, of course, but only those that refer to members of the House of Representatives. So you should look through your list and find the matches. I would like just to point out a little issue you may encounter, which is that in some cases, the name you find in the list of links and the name you find in your list of nodes in your data frame is not exactly the same, but it's slightly different. So for example, here I found an occurrence of this. So there is a politician named Tom Rooney, and the link here is called the Tom Rooney politician. But when we go to our list of nodes here, and we go through it and to the bottom, we see that here the link is actually called Tom Rooney Florida politician. So the name is slightly different, but this is of course the same person. So we should be able to find that this is a match. And why does this happen? It is because actually if I look on Wikipedia for Tom Rooney politician, so I go to the Wikipedia page of this guy, I see the actual title is Florida politician, so the name we have in our list of nodes. But if we type here in the URL Tom Rooney politician, it will also work. We'll just be redirected to the other page. So basically these two names are somehow interchangeable. We can use one or the other. And this is also something that you should find a workaround for. You should find a better strategy to match as many names as possible with the names you have. And if you have any question on how this can be done, of course you can come to us and we can discuss it. I hope this little video lecture was useful for you, and you guys now have fun.